In this video, I'm going to be doing a couple of questions. The first one involves a bridge consisting of a uniform beam, so the mass is evenly distributed, supported by two struts, which are creating an angle of 40 degrees to the horizontal with the bridge. The mass of the bridge is 500 kilograms, which can give us our weight force. The first question is asking us to calculate the size of the resultant force exerted by the supporting struts. So the resultant force is just the normal force, and that's going to be equal and opposite to the normal force. To the weight force. So our weight force is mass times gravity, which is equal to 500 kilograms times 9.8, which gives us a weight force of 4,900 newtons, so therefore our normal force is 4,900 newtons. Part B asks us to calculate the size of the compressive force in each of the struts. So each of the struts are going to take half of that weight force, so 4,900 divided by 2 gives us a vertical force of 2,450 newtons for each strut. So drawing a little triangle, we have 40 degrees, we've got our vertical force, and we want to find the compressive force in here. So if our vertical force is 2,450 newtons, then sine of 40 degrees is going to be equal to 2,450 over the force we want to find. So that force is going to be equal to 2,450 over the sine of 40 degrees, which gives us an answer of 3,811 newtons, which we're going to write as 3.8 times 10 to the 3 newtons upwards. This second question has a weight of 40 kilograms hanging off some wires at fixed supports. The question tells us that the wires make an angle of 5 degrees with the horizontal and that the wires will break if the force is greater than 2,000 newtons. So we have to figure out if the wires are going to break. So the force acting from our 40 kilogram weight is going to be a weight force again. So calculating that is 40 times 9.8, which gives us a weight force of 392 newtons down. Now, this weight force is going to be evenly distributed between the two wires. So if we divide that by 2, we are going to end up getting a weight force of 196 newtons for each wire. So drawing a little triangle again, each wire has an angle of 5 degrees and is taking a force of 196 newtons. So putting this into our trig, we have the sine of 5 degrees, which is going to be equal to 196 over the tension, which we want to find. So our tension is going to be 196 over the sine of 5 degrees, which is going to give us a force of 2,249 newtons, which is greater than 2,000 newtons, so yes, the wire would break. And this little guy down here is going to get crushed. Blah.